Welcome back, everyone. So, we're continuing now with, I think this is movie number 18. Yes. For Not Quite Universe Month, I've watched a total of 18 movies, this marking my 18th film. And I thought it would be a good way. We're taking a look, tackling another Focus Features film. I've been really watching these Focus Features. This is the second Focus Features title. And this is an espionage film with Saoirse Ronan, Eric Bana, Cate Blanchett, and Joe Wright's Hanna. Hanna is by far the greatest movie ever made. This is an espionage film like no other film before. But what makes this work is Saoirse Ronan. Fantastic. She has made a great character. It's also an espionage story. But if you haven't seen Hanna, it focuses on Saoirse Ronan, obviously as Hanna. She lives with her father out in the middle of the jungle. They have a cabin in the middle of winter. So in the beginning of the film, we see her shooting deer, basically she kills animals obviously for dinner. So she's killing dinner, pretty much. So basically, her father's, from what I'm reading on the back, and I'm referencing the back, see Eric Bana plays her father, who is an ex-CIA agent, and they're in the middle of winter in Finland. Yes, the movie was shot in Finland. That's where the movie was shot. So basically, she gets caught by the CIA. So they take her in as a criminal and a hostage. Basically, she goes in there, and Blanchett's character, she plays, I don't know what her character's name is, but she's the main CIA agent. So basically, I'm just kind of referencing this, and she has the clues. So a woman comes in there to help her. So she's crying and mourning, but turns out it's fake tears, and snaps the girl's neck, snaps the woman's neck like that. And basically two CIA guys, two CIA agents find her there. So she literally flips the guy over. So she makes the escape, though. I felt there's one scene when she makes the escape. It kind of reminded me of the movie The Fugitive a little bit. Not really kind of copying this, but I'm blown away. So Hanna makes it on the way. She makes it out of the building, the jail cell, wherever it is. I think the CIA office. So she gets out and she meets a family. So she tries to escape with this family. So it turns out in the film, she gets a little tour in, I think, India. So to this family. So she meets up with this girl. They have a friendship. So she goes and meets up with this girl, the same girl again, and she's at the pool taking a little swim. So she gives her clues about that. So one scene in particular I like is as soon as her friend goes underwater, her eyes are like this, like about to pop out almost. So yeah, I'm just was checking. So basically she tries. I'm going to put this down instead of just trying to shake the camera. Shake that. I don't know if you guys want me to do that, but there's a lot to talk about. What other performances I like? Well, the battles are so intense in the film, it's just as crazy as it is. So, like I said again, really fun movie. Really good movie. There's a scene 2/3 near the end of the film. She finds an abandoned amusement park. And the battle just is crazy. So Blanchett's character chases her in this abandoned amusement park. So she's leaping over those swan boats, I think it is. And we come to the final climax. Not going to give away the ending, but you have to see it. So it's like, don't walk away from me, Hanna. So what do you want me to do? I don't want to kill anyone. I don't want to hurt anyone. So, not in that, but I forgot to mention, though. So she makes an escape, and she has no other choice but to jump right in the water from two people. Although you don't see her getting out of the water soaking wet. I do like that. Most movies, when they jump, like the Fast and Furious movies, they'll jump right into the water, but then they pop out of the water, and their hair's all wet. So it's kind of an old cliche, though. Here, it's like Is she dead? Is she holding her breath for a long time? So they make the escape. Now back to the part I was saying. The Blanchett is her character. I forget her character's name. I think might be Marissa. I'm not sure. Put a comment down the bottom if you can tell me what the character was. So she's walking. Hannah's just walking. Blanchett says, "Stop right there, young lady." And boom! She literally gets shot right there. Yeah. Not going to give away anything else, but you have to. I almost kind of gave away, but I'm just going to leave it at that. Are there anything I didn't like about the film? No. Although I love the Chemical Brothers. That end credits theme is so good. Although, I will say one thing I didn't like. Okay, the title of the film is Hanna, obviously. And near the end of the film, it says Hanna. I have no clue why they did that, so that might be the only complaint I have of the film. But, yeah, the music by the Chemical Brothers and the end credits music is so good. I was already humming it, and just the Chemical Brothers score is also another thing. I don't know why this slipped away. I really feel like this movie is a hidden gem. A movie that hardly nobody talks about. I could see, like, Shout Factory put it out. I could see this as a Shout Select title, or maybe I could see Mill Creek tackle this. Any studio currently on the market, I would love to see a reissue. Maybe Mill Creek can reissue it. So anyways, with that said, final verdict. Should you see Hanna? Absolutely. This is a great film. Again, fell on the radar. Super underrated. If this is lots of things I told you, see Hanna. Joe Wright has made another excellent film. I think I've seen most of the Joe Wright films. The only one I could easily say is the worst is probably Pride and Prejudice. It may be the worst thing Focus Features put out. But when he made Hanna, he became my new filmmaker. And Atonement's good. I didn't see Anaconda, which is another Joe Wright film. I hope to plan on seeing that. I just haven't found a copy of that yet. I have the slip, I just don't have the movie. That was one I was going to pick up for Dollar General, but I passed. So that and honestly, The Darkest Hours. I will check that one out when the price drops. But see Hanna. This was a blind buy from FYE. I honestly didn't really want it on Blu-ray, but at that time when it was, I think I got this in, I think it was 2012, when the studio was celebrating 100 years. I was starting to get a lot of Universal titles on Blu-ray. Yeah, fantastic film. I have found that Focus Features is my favorite movie studio. So basically, like I said, there are special features though. Like I said, there are Blu-ray exclusives, so that's cool. We get Adapt or Die, which is Saoirse Ronan's training. Another thing that's cool is she actually learns. There's one scene where she's in India. I forgot to mention. She takes a little tour in India and meets a guy and speaks total Arabic. She literally speaks Arabic. That might have been the second time I've ever seen the Arabic language in a film. If you count Passion of the Christ, which was another film in Arabic, this movie uses one scene that's entirely Arabic. And I really think that's really cool. Now back to what I said. Central Intelligence, which is filmmakers and cast. Chemical Reaction, that's the feature I like the most because it talks about the Chemical Brothers. The Wide World of Hanna. Also, you get the bonus features on DVD, alternate ending, deleted scenes, Anatomy of Scene, Escape from Camp G, and a feature commentary by Joe Wright. I have not watched the commentary, but I do plan on it because this film is great. Almost everybody says fantastic. A knockout like nothing you've ever seen. So that's my review, Hanna. If that's what you think, go see the film. Leave a comment. I will catch you later.